Hey, how's it going, guys? Jeeb here, and Epic Games has dropped v8.20 patch notes for us to read, and we're going to get right into them and check out what's new in Fortnite. So what's new? There's the new LTM, Floor is Lava, which they're going to have a lot more details down as we keep scrolling. The Poison Dart Trap, the Foraged items, so some items that'll help you regen. Okay, the LTM Floor is Lava, which we're going to drop a video on shortly after the servers are back up. Basically, lava gradually rises from the lowest parts of the map, and it's hot, dropping and quickly loot and gather materials so you can be the first to reach the high ground. So a few minutes into the match, lava begins to rise. Lava moves at steady speeds. Touching the lava, well, I'm assuming it's going to damage you by ones, just like regular lava does. You can build on the lava, which is kind of nice. So you'll be giving a small number of materials every second to help out. Are you giving weapons? I wonder. Are you quite literally just building up? It doesn't really say like you get weapons, but I'm sure you do. Okay. The baller no longer does damage to players on collision. The knockback/bounce effect will remain unchanged. Okay. A lot of discussion around the baller, so here's an update. We're not as satisfied with the current use of ballers, specifically in the late game. With 8.30, which will be the next week update, they're going to release a change that will allow players to shoot through the glass of the baller. Non-glass parts will still have collision and block damage. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess fair is fair. So in 2 weeks from now, or rather, no. A while ago, they implemented pop-up cup settings as a test in core modes. After monitoring a combination of gameplay data and feedback, we've gathered necessary info to conclude this initial test. We feel as though it's resulted in an unhealthy level of aggressive play, diminishing other viable strategies. So they've implemented these changes. 50 health or shield based on health when the elimination occurs. So when you sweat somebody. 50-50-50 material drops on elimination. 500 for your caps on material. So you can loot, or rather harvest quicker by 40%. And it looks like, all changes above remain enabled in the new arena mode. So arenas change a little bit. So the infantry rifle, it's converted to hit scan, which means this weapon no longer fires sniper bullets, and now fires the same as the other assault rifles. Wait, fires projectiles, snipers, and now fires the same as other assault rifles. Interesting. Okay. Uses the same damage fall off as existing assault rifles. So it's going to have less of a fall off than what it did before, which is, I guess that's an upgrade. So Poison Dart Trap, which is new. It's available in common rarities. It sounds like it's pretty much going to behave like a spike trap, and you can find it pretty much from floor loot. It doesn't say you can find them in chests or anything. Can be triggered up to 3 grid cells away. 1, 2, okay. Try to picture what that would look like. Targets hit by darts will receive damage over time. Effect that applies damage directly to health, bypassing any shields. So it goes directly to your health. 10 health per tick. 8 total ticks for a second. Damn. 80 damage. Okay. Those are going to suck. What's to step on, at least? Let's see. Okay, the new foraged item. You got bananas. 5 health when consumed. You can find them in the tropical biome. Coconuts. Damaging palm trees. Grant 5 points of health over a short time. This means it will replenish shield if the player is at max health. So coconuts seem like the wave so far. Peppers, when consumed, peppers instantly grant 5 health and increase the player's movement speed by 20 seconds. It's kind of like Octane from Apex there with the peppers. Can be found in the desert biome. The buried treasure directional indicator is now attached to the player and emanates from the area of the treasure map in order to improve visibility, especially while moving. Continues to pulse every 3 seconds while it's equipped, so it's going to be a lot easier to find treasure with treasure maps. So the pyro cannon's got a few adjustments here and there. There's a lot of stuff in these patch notes. I'm barely through this thing. Adjusted the collision of the pirate cannon to ensure the driver's seat is always enterable without needing to nudge the cannon. Move the seat prompt locations for easier entry. Increase the radius of cannonballs and players' land explosions from 200 to 250. Reduced cannon knockback impulse when firing a cannonball while driving or when launching a player. This is unchanged when coasting. Adjusted the equip time of epic / legendary pump shotguns to match the uncommon rare versions. Okay. Bug fixes. Usually, there's a few. Fix the clingers where damaging players through walls when stuck to another player. I never personally experienced that. Fixed an issue preventing glider items pickup from displaying their stack count. I've seen this actually. Smooth the motion of grenade projectile trajectories, which behind by a tick. Balloon fixes. And that's kind of it. Entering vehicle no longer plays the release. Oh, here we go. Release sound of balloons if you have no balloons. The balloon rope will no longer remain on your back when you run out of balloons. Okay. Fix an issue where flying out of a cannon in a different direction than expected. Fixed an issue preventing the ability to enter a pyro cannon when close to other geometry. Fixed the ability for players to finely tune pyro cannon's ability to aim side to side. And then lastly, fixed an issue causing buried treasure to spawn loot on the starting island. Okay. And let's see how much more do we have for this. Okay, actually not that much more. So we'll get through it quick. Fix an issue with the icy feet effect remaining on indefinitely while emoting. Sucks if that's happened to you. Traps now do damage directly to the baller vehicle instead of dealing damage to the driver. Let's see. Fix issue causing some traps to be inside thicker structures, making them hard to see. Fixed a rare occurrence of players being invulnerable while DBNO. I don't know what DBNO means. If somebody can help me out there. Maybe I'm just dumb. Fix the camera sometimes traveling too far when cycling to another player. And I'm assuming that's like in replay mode. Okay. Arena game mode, solo / duos. Gain hype to advance to higher leagues and unlock exclusive tournaments such as Fortnite World Cup Online Opens. Each league is open up to several divisions with players working their way with Open League to Contend League to Champion League. Scoring will update division to division with increasing amount of bus fare. That's lost at each with each match at higher divisions. Okay. Let's see. Lux Cup, 100k cash prizes. It's at the end of the month, 30th, 31st. Duos. You have to have reached Contender League and Arena Play. It's the prize pool is distributed across all 7 regions with official rules and details released later this week, so we get to find out more about that later in the week. And let me quickly skim through this, see if there's anything worth mentioning. Yeah, no, okay. So, look, that's not worth reading. Adjusted lighting, bug fixes. Yeah, no. And okay. And let's see, I'm gonna skim through this as well just to see if there's anything too crazy. No. Mobile, creative, and that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I usually just cover the Battle Royale stuff. I will leave a link in the description of this video so you guys can check out the full patch notes for yourself if you're interested in creative and save the world. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for future patch note updates and more Fortnite videos. And also don't forget to use our creator code JZ_Joker. I'm just going to leave it on your screen there. It helps the channel out. And as always, have a nice day.